Yo guys, how you all doing? It is me, tomironi123 guys, back with another FUT Champions highlights video. This time I combined the two into one for you. This is just a quick intro guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to click like and subscribe. Share with at least one friend. If every one of you shares, imagine how far we can go guys. Let's get straight into the video. We don't want to waste any of your time. I hope you guys enjoy. No face cam today, so I'm pre-recording this. Enjoy it guys. So here we are people with the FUT Champions highlights guys. As you saw, a nice goal of Haaland there. Here we have a bit of speed up lag, but we get it in anyway because we're good like that guys. Obviously this is my 150k team from last week. Make sure to check out the highlights from that once again if you've missed it. I've just added Roberto Firmino. I got him as a red pick last year I did get him as well. But last week guys, we saw that little win there at the start in the first game, but then the second game guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I made a squad builder of Mustafa and Fernando Morientes, and I did not expect to be absolutely dunzo like this guys, but even this guy admitted that this was just a completely lucky victory for him. I dominated this game massively. If I were to show every single highlight, it would take 100 years guys, but what is that? What is that from Mustafa? But I'll show you some of the highlights of the chances I've had here. And I mean, it's ridiculous, man. Some of these need to be going in. It's just 100% opportunities, golden opportunities, guys. Especially in the second, look at that, it just goes behind them. Especially in the second game during the weekend league, you know, when you're using a team like I am, where you're obviously going to struggle because it's a very poor team. You can't have this nonsense happening, guys. It just doesn't make sense. As my opponent goes here, tries it again. Imagine, has the cheek to try it again. And then obviously last minute, guys, we know how counters in the last minute work. Goes through, makes it 2-0, guys. Disappointment. And that doesn't even define how I felt after that. It wasn't nice. I'll be honest with you guys. As we face FC Zurich, very nice Premier League team there. Goes through in the 36th minute, shoots. I block it as well, and then guess what? It bounces straight back to Gabriel Jesus, if I'm correct. Absolute joke, obviously. But then we get a bit of a bounce. Pass it into Werner. Look at his spin, man. Look at that spin with Werner. Now, guys, here we go with a beautiful goal, by the way. Roberto Firmino. Nice little turn. Keep the ball with left stick. Have a bit of speed up lag. Keep the ball. Look at that, guys. Look at the speed up lag. Look at the speed up lag killing me. But guys, I still score. I'll still score. Don't worry about me, guys. Bang. Blocked. Now watch. Block is gonna happen again. It's literally block after block, guys. But the intense pressure, guys, is... I think I'm using the 4-3-1-2 custom tactics here, so make sure to check those out on my channel, guys. Get a bit lucky, and finally we get a goal. Fully deserved. Then we get another one. Third goal. My opponent makes it 3-2. But then we get the ball back. Bang. Haaland. 4-2. Light work, guys, into the fourth match as we face La Masia. This was a difficult match. I think before the match I said to myself, I feel like Isaac will cause me problems. I think Isaac did, if I remember correctly, but first of all, a bit of a mistake from the opponent. They're 1-0 with Haaland. As you guys can see, we're still being plagued by very bad internet connection. Roberto Firmino plays it to Werner. Werner the burner diverts. Light work. As you guys can see, I am not skipping this part because it might be embarrassing. It might be very embarrassing. But yes, he scores with Isaac. No clue who's managed that. Big pressure here, by the way, with a 4-3-1-2 once again. Guys, make sure to check out those custom tactics. But guys, what is that save? It's unreal. Here we go, Verts, blocked. We keep the ball though, Werner? Smash it, Werner. Smash into the back of the net to make it 3-1. Werner plays it through. Little chipperoonie. I got a tutorial like that coming up for you guys. Don't worry. I got a tutorial for that shot coming out because that shot is absolutely glitched right now. Goalkeepers cannot do a thing. They just cannot. 4-2, by the way, my opponent makes it. Then my opponent goes through with Ousmane Dembele very well. 4-3. You know, it's a bit worrying, you'd think, but here we go with Haaland. Look. Haaland's an absolute monster. Look at this, guys, just for the emphasis. How about we green time it as the next we face Baba Boy FC. But if I remember correctly, this was a rage quit win. So I go through with Haaland here. Shoot, bang, 1-0. Yep, and I remember the opponent quit straight away. As we move into against Fred Devils. And once again we face that Isaac. That Isaac's been plaguing me. Absolutely haunting me in my nightmares. As my opponent goes through here with Usman, finishes it well after I moved the goalkeeper the wrong way. Then my opponent goes through again, this time with Leonberg, who caused me a lot of problems last week. But bang, beautiful block from Mbabu. Gotta appreciate the hard work there from Mbabu. As we get the ball back. But then my opponent attacks again. As you can see, I was getting a bit obliterated here. Usman, 2-0. Problems, guys, problems. But we're in the second half now. Roberto Firmino, nice little cut with reverse elastic over Werner. Bang, blocked first. Look at this shimmy. That shimmy is why I used to play pro, man. That is literally that kind of high level thinking, which I'm making it, guys. I'm making. Look at this. Went for the cheeky attempt there with Verts. Nearly pulled off as well. Here we go with him again. Haaland, 2-2. Beautiful. And Werner, the burner, down the wing. Beautiful chance at the back push for Verts. Bang. And we get ourselves another win before we face FC Molesley. As you can see, the teams are improving. This man has Cristiano Ronaldo. As we're trying to create a chance with Haaland and Roberto Firmino. Release Werner, the burner. Get Haaland on his left. Bang. Guys, that kind of shifting left, right, it's just dangerous. But what is this? Did you guys see that? Look at the speed up lag I have here. It doesn't allow me to switch on time and bang. Ronaldo with another one. That's what Ronaldo does. Ronaldo will punish you. As we get the ball back in a very lucky manner there. But I get Haaland. I get Firmino to go through. Blocked. Bang. Verts is right there. 2-2. Bit of luck. But we take it, guys. 75th minute with Werner. Look at this left, right, left. Bang. What a goal. And just for little emphasis there, 4-2 with Firmino as we go on to face someone with a Road to Glory team. Now, a very good Road to Glory team, I'll be honest with you guys. Not a bad Road to Glory team at all, as he goes through and scores 1-0 with Mane. Sadio Mane, one of the most tough players I have to face. Bit of a mistake though, Werner. I could have shot his left, but that's okay. Verts retrieves them, bang, 1-1. Too much power for the goalkeeper. Too much. And Babu, bang, Werner. Can't turn. Can we pressure? Yes, we can pressure the 4-3-1-2. Once again, working magic. Look at this Haaland. Oh, shouldn't be allowed to do all of that, man. As we go through Haaland again. And that finishes off 3-1. We're cruising at this point, people. We're cruising. And you'd think it can't get worse. As I hit myself on the table. And feel the pain. Not only of FUT Champs. Because I moved the goalkeeper there and I thought that would have been saved. Because I literally moved my Neuer into that side netting there. But the game didn't think so. Although Werner with his left foot. Massive impact. I go again with Werner, play off to Mbabu. Look at this little spin there with the left bumper there. Bang. Composure of Firmino and finish the game off as we face Isaac once again. I cannot imagine how annoying it must be to see Isaac every single game, and I feel like everyone is using Isaac. I don't get it. He's great, of course, but it's just a bit annoying at this point, as my opponent doesn't move, so I obviously think to myself, my opponent is just going to give me a free goal, and he does, and that gives me obviously a 1-0 easy win. You guys comment down below how many easy wins have you had in a week as a record, as we face Green Angels 85 rating team over here with 100 chemistry. Vinicius is always a problem as well, you know. Vinicius, Depay, Morientes, these are the kind of mid-range players that just have those one-off games where they perform. As we score a beautiful goal there. and my opponent quits. That cut off a bit too early, guys. I apologize for that, but after that, my opponent quit straight away. As we go here with Werner the burner, get a bit lucky, get it to Firmino, 1-0. Light work though, guys, light work. But we have to deal with these guys. We have to deal with these, and I didn't deal with it. Luis Hernandez scores a goal. I moved the keeper the wrong way. Happens to us all. That's my opponent. He's trying to create something here, but we're just not letting him really. I'm trying to block off the spaces, and I see that big open space on the back post, and I don't understand anything that occurred here, but it occurred. And guys, I lost. That's literally it. I lost. The rest of the game was just me trying to attack against the basically 10-man block, and this is where it kind of fell apart for me in the weekend league, as my opponent absolutely destroys me here. You know, the teams I started facing, I just couldn't cope with at all with my team. Doesn't matter how good I am at a game, it just doesn't let me do my thing if I am facing something that ridiculous. Obviously, this was just a very hard grind. Bit of a lucky goal as well, Werner, who just falls over in a very dramatic way unnecessarily. But guys, we move on to facing RC Lens. And once again, just got destroyed by Mbappe, to be honest. Mbappe scores early on. My opponent goes on, gets a penalty. In hindsight, I got the ball. Listen, I didn't get the ball, but my opponent converts it in a very emphatic way there, as you can see. That makes it 2-0. My opponent's just playing games with me because of his team. I just can't cope with any of them. Look at this football. Beautiful 3-0, and fully deserved for my opponent. I am not going to be capping here for you people, as we score straight from a mistake from my opponent, and my opponent quits. Once again, guys, easy win, put it to the side, as we move into facing Hunters, who has a very basic Serie A team, but Serie A team I fear, because Serie A teams are that good. As I try and cross the Haaland at the back post, unnecessarily, because it kind of crosses the really high ones don't work. It passed straight to me, so what am I meant to do? I'm not going to complain, and Bobby Firmino gets another one. That's 2-0. At this point you think, right, you're dominating the hell out of this game. I thought that was offside, I thought I played him offside, but I didn't. And here I just can't get to it. So it's 2-0, turning into a 2-1 very quickly. But obviously we put Firmino through to make a 3-1, and I win the game. Obviously Ole is at the wheels with the next opponent. Ole is not at the wheel, I can confirm. Here we are. Here we are. Goes through Sancho. I thought I'd block it off. I clearly didn't. I clearly flopped in blocking it off. And this is just, oh my days. Just how dramatic do you actually have to get? That's my issue. How dramatic are you going to get? And that's what Haaland did there. I feel like Haaland was just going for that. As I get chipped in a disgusting way by Sancho, and we try and do something here, try and come back. We get a goal back. Then it's the 58th minute. We're playing the game beautifully. Bang. 3-2. I could have, in retrospect, I could have shot the other way. But here he goes through Haaland. Trouble. Can I get there? Can I? No, I can't. No, I can't. It's 4-2 to the opponent, but we don't give up. Look at this beautiful play. Bang, Werner. 4-3. 85th minute, guys. Look at this beautiful composure from me. Just look at this. This is what you guys need. Oh my days. That's the composure we're talking about, people. My opponent makes it 5-4, as you'll see just here. Look at this. How does he keep that on? I was so baffled. Keeps it. Bang. 5-4. Very nice goal by Space Guy. But then 115th minute, guys. Here I am. Firmino, left, right. Bang. Get Firmino. Release Firmino. Doesn't matter. Get some space. For Corral. Bang. Keeper saves. 119th minute. Take the free kick early. Foden. Werner. We're going penalties. I try and trick my opponent on the penalty. I score. 3-2, guys. As you can see, I skip towards the ending of this penalty shootout, so you don't have to watch all of them. Bang, I save it. Bang, Gabriel Jesus gets saved. This is to win it with Corral. I decide to trick him in the middle. He doesn't fall for it. Surprising. People are usually not brave enough to stay in the middle, I'll be honest. At this point, I'm thinking if I save this, it's all good. But he gets away with Chan. Puts away. Next, Ruslan. Ruslan, I'm going bottom left. And look what Ruslan's done to me. Do you see that? Bottle drop. My opponent, bottle drop number 2. Literally, here I am with Manuel Neuer on the penalty shootout. He saves it again. At this point I'm thinking, right, it's like I want a bottle. It's like I don't want to win. Say Maximan, saved. We're back in the penalty shootout, people. We're back. Not many games remaining. I knew I had to win this game. Zakaria puts it away. No issue. No issue. Valverde steps up. Bang, puts it away. Comfortable from my opponent there. And Babu, this point I was scared, guys. Look at this goddamn circle. I barely tapped the... Look at this, man. I barely tapped it and this guy nearly shot out the keeper. On purpose. Mendy steps up. Saved. No, he gets up in a very creepy way. But that's okay. We face this guy called Matty Jones here. Scores a nice goal, makes it 1-0. But then guess what, guys? Kick off. Kick off. Kick off happens. We get the ball back. Play beautiful football here. Haaland get involved. Werner. Haaland and Werner. Haaland is through. Chip it! Guys, I said this is a nice little trick to score goals. Tutorial coming out. Don't worry about that part, guys. As my opponent's trying to create some play here. Obviously, kind of early on in the game, you know, in this match, we both started off and on the front foot, really. There I should have had the ball back. I don't know why it switched me off completely, and then Messi's never gonna miss, sadly. But guys, once again, the highlight doesn't end. Give me the kickoff. Give me the kickoff. Look at this beautiful play here. Bobby Firmino. Beautiful. Werner. Werner, the goddamn burner. Look at him here. Burning the pace. Bang. Firmino. Haaland. 2-2. But just 3 minutes later, guys. Look at this. He does the trick on me. He does the trick on me. It's disgusting. Sadly, my opponent goes on to win that game, if I'm correct, something like 4-3, something like that. Incredible. Incredible performance. Haaland goes through. 1-0. Bang. And that's it. And that's it. I remember that opponent was just basically elastic banding for the rest of the game, guys. But getting into our last match as my opponent's called Marquinhos. I needed to win this, guys. I needed to win this to get my rank 1. So this was a desperate game. This was a difficult game because, like I said, if I don't win this, bang, Werner. Quick return. I make a big mistake because I'm tired. Bang, Marquinhos 2-1. But I know I need to win. I know I need my rank 1 rewards. Bobby Firmino. Bang, was a finish. I didn't know what was happening. That ball was floating and floating and floating. As we put Verts through. Verts, green that. It's not over though, it's only 3-2. What do? We get the ball back with Haaland. 4. And we get our rank 1, guys, secured. Secured in the bag. We move to our red picks thinking, right, Mo Salah. Mo Salah. Running down the wing. Salah, la la la. Where are you, Egyptian king? Instead we get Smith Rowe. Which I thought was not too bad either way. Kind of fits all the red picks I had been getting. But Josh King popping up there. Just for our liking as well. And in the next one we obviously get Simeone. Going back, I probably should have taken a towel. I don't know what I was thinking. It's like I didn't even notice him. Guys, first premium team of the week pack. What do we get? Well, we're going to get a walkout, but guys, it's not going to be a great walkout. It's going to be English, it's going to be left mid, it's going to be Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe from Arsenal. It's just not really worth anything. Because I know Salah's pretty much the only one that's worth anything at this point. Candreva is definitely not one of them, as he pops out of the pack. It's just annoying, really. These packs should be giving me more money than they are. As we open our ultimate pack, and guys, what is this, man? Gerard Moreno. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you got from rewards. Remember, guys, I love you. You're all the best. Thank you for all the support recently. Keep commenting, keep working hard, and let's get the channel to grow. Until next time, peace.